Hello. Hello and welcome, my friends. How are you today? I am doing another kind of impromptu reading because today Venus and Jupiter are aligning, and I took some images from YouTube, and I'll show them in a moment here. I did not, but I'm going to try tomorrow. I did not um, wake up that early. However, we can still see him in the sky tomorrow. They're going to be a little farther apart now. But yeah, I'm not the astrologer, but I appreciate what happens in the sky. Okay, I truly do. And these were some images I took. And this one, unfortunately, I was so kind of, in my holly jolly place that I forgot to find out where I took this image from. But this is Venus is here, Jupiter, and the sun is rising. Okay, because you have to wake up, I think it was coming up before 6 a.m. in the morning. All right. But that's one image. And this one I know comes from the Brighton Pier in London. And there it is, Venus. I don't know if you can see it. Venus there, Jupiter right there. Okay, so the Venus and Jupiter are together. And the next time Venus and Jupiter come together like this will be November 2065. So I truly am going to try to tomorrow morning do something for myself. Now I only have the little camera phone, but obviously you can see this is super duper, and the alignments that have been happening. And so I want to do a love reading, okay? Because we know feminine Venus, planet Venus is all about that love and beauty, and we know that giant Jupiter is that male, okay, that masculine planet, okay? So they're together, and I just feel there's romance, and we've had so much love for November on my table, okay? And I did take some notes here. What is the Jupiter Venus conjunction? Okay, so it says here that the Venus and Jupiter conjunction is when the two planets pass within 17 arc minutes, which can, I'm sorry, I don't understand this too much, but the Venus and Jupiter conjunction is when two planets pass within 17 ARC minutes or 28 degrees of each other in the night sky, following an almost identical path. This distance is roughly equivalent to slightly more than half of the moon's diameter. Okay? And so NASA says that the conjunction is made possible when the two planets share the same east to west longitude in the sky, although in reality, we should remember they are actually 416 million miles apart. Okay? So I had to bring that forward, and I just think, you know, because November has brought all this love on the table, and so we have the feminine Venus and masculine Jupiter talking, and Jupiter also has made news in the respect, went into Scorpio in October 1010 through November 2018. And, Jupiter is that lucky planet for us, about expansion and fortune, growth, enthusiastic growth. Okay. And now Venus is with him right now. So, it's like, and the tarot card for Jupiter is the Wheel of Fortune number 10. Okay. So let's pay attention to that. And the Venus, is number 3, the Empress. Okay. And she is about that love and a spiritual treasure. Okay. So I just wanted to make this video today because I think it's so important to see what the table has to say about what's alluring in the skies today. And I damn well will try to wake up in the morning. I'll set that alarm clock and head out there, head somewhere where I think I'll see her by the water somewhere. So, yes, that way I can have a reflection. So we'll see what happens, but I'll try to do that for sure tomorrow. Hopefully, there's no clouds. Florida has been going in and out of cloud formations, which doesn't really usually happen. But I did bring out my Tarot of the Dreams deck um, uh, that I kind of like very, very much. Um, it's it's Ciro Marchetti's artwork, and it's by Lee Burstyn. But you know, because we need to dream, my friends. Okay, we always need to dream and dream and dream. Okay. So, and I also wanted to bring through how we're going to represent the lover's path. Okay. So I brought out the lover's path tarot to see, you know, this path that Venus and Jupiter are aligning with right now. Again, that, what do we say, wasn't going to happen until 2065. So next November 2065. So let us pay attention to all of that wisdom. But so I brought that up, and I also brought forward my, um, you know, old school true love tarot. So let's just see what the table has to say with these energies. And, you know, I'm one that believes I can harness energies. And that's what we're going to try to do today. Try to harness what's coming through for the table in this November. So, you know, and for those of you with, you know, Jupiter, Venus in your charts in the respect of, just keep going strong. And this is for all zodiac signs, this reading for all people. We're just trying to get a, you know, a reasonable reading where we can contemplate and put manifestations out, because soon, you know, we've been sharing on this channel how we're going to gently shut down 2017 and look forward to 2018. Look forward. And I have a sea salt block with 3 candles on it, but I don't think you can see that. Okay, this is my selenite wand, but I have this new sea salt rock here. Let me see. I don't want to pick it up because but they hold, they hold these little tea lights. Oh, Lord. Anyway, it's really cool, and it's so heavy. But anyway, I wanted to bring that up, you know, because 3 is about creativity. So I wanted to bring that up for our, you know, beautiful Venus. Number 3, Empress. Okay, so let's just take a moment here and contemplate on what's going on with these energies, and let's see what we can harness today, because I think it's you know, oh, look at that first card in my hand. Okay, let me take a moment here. So much love on the table for November. I know there's a reason for it. I know it. And I had no clue about this. Again, you know, Jupiter and Venus coming through. I need to look up when the last time this happened, actually. This kind of conjunction. Okay. And, you know, and, okay, well, I want to say something here just while I'm picking these cards, you know. Archangel Michael's come through very strong on my table these last few readings, and I'm very happy, and I'm his soldier, no doubt about it. I'm a spiritual soldier. However, I just find it overwhelming yet fascinating that how many of these women and these men are coming out, you know, about their assaulters and accusing, you know, accusers of harming them emotionally, physically, sexually, rape. And I think that's what's going on here. We need to, you know, speak our wisdom, our truths, rather, our truths. Okay, and no more hiding. You know, so many predators, and it's come through again, you know, because I've been sharing that once we, you know, show our spiritual shine, the nasty negative ones come for you. But it doesn't really matter. They're just nasty to begin with this next card in my hand. So, but I honor what these people are doing, because, you know, This is not a gentle planet, and it's time to start. These people make billions and zillions of dollars, and they're still hurting people. It's just egomaniac things. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm looking forward to these next 5, 10 years when these young people are literally embracing spirituality, and we can collectively change, just like when one person speaks up, and two and three and hundreds, we can start healing those that have been used and abused and sexually misconstrued by the evil ones. Okay, the evil ones. So let's see what happens. And I think that this Jupiter and Venus combination here, conjunction, is totally fabulous. It's at the right timing. You see what I mean? It's like, let's see what the card's going to say, but this is the right timing for healing, to show the love, you know, and even if you've been hurt and you feel disgraced and you hide, I can understand that, okay? I've been there myself. But you just say, I love you. You give yourself body hugs every day. You wake up in the mirror and you say, I love you, with an attitude of gratitude. We gain strength. We align with the beautiful ones, as I call them, okay? The invisible intelligence that loves us. So let us continue, okay? Because it's not for us to be hiding in closets anymore, and or to have fear. And yes, we need to be alert, be aware, right? 2 words, right? We were talking about that just yesterday. Be aware, or one word, beware, okay? Because the negative ones are out there. And no doubt about it, the phantom forces, when you are a beautiful one, a healer, a lover, they don't like that, spiritually speaking. They don't want our kind around. And we could give a rat's ass about that, right? What do we say to them? Fuck off. That's what we say. Fuck off. And you'll see it. Just say white light, bright light. That's all you gotta say. When you go somewhere, you don't have to chant it out loud, but you just say it over and over again. White light, bright light, white light. And you'll see they'll just start walking away from you. It's fabulous. Okay, my darling. So here we are. Here we are. Giant planet Jupiter. And Scorpio is a female too, so he's got two. He's got two together. They're friends forever, okay? But my Venus, yeah, I shared with you how two things changed my life, totally changed my life. That was in when the Mother Mary rainbow vision came on a building in Clearwater, Florida. That changed my life. That was in the 90s. And oh, we got these doves. and then the Venus transit in 2012, June 5th, 2012. Literally. And so you can see that two feminines, powerful force source of, God and planetary wisdom. Truly, they made me think different. They made me view things differently. Okay. And so that's why I'm doing this reading, actually, for my planet Venus, because, and it's beautiful when you can see her in the sky. It really is. She's, the bright light in the sky. She truly is. And I don't want to keep chatting, but I just share this so you understand where I come from my heart when I speak about these things, and why I'm doing an impromptu reading today with this. And again, Giant Jupiter is super cool. He brings us that growth, that wisdom. So don't give up. And fortune, don't ever give up on you, okay? Never, never. And Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I hope you're listening, because, Jupiter is your ruler. Well, looky here. We were just talking about fortune and the wheel of fortune and look who comes forward. The King of Coins himself. Look at that. See how fabulous this is already starting. And we talk about those kings, you know, they have literally mastered themselves. And this is the King of Earth, okay? The pentacles, the diamonds, the resources, the businesses, the financing. That's wonderful. Look at that. Look at that. And for some reason, it shows the Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius combination, water, air, earth. And he's got these two strong towers here. Let me look at this because this is very good. Okay. All right. I guess that's why the leprechauns wore green, right? Well, they were hiding their coin. Oh, goodness gracious. Look how beautiful. And you know, that's another thing we've been talking about is please get outdoors, get grounded on earth. Mother, King of Earth right here opens the reading. So see how wonderful is that? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Oh boy, now we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins. Okay, well, so now fours are about that stability, okay? I talk about that many times on my channel, the four, stability, the square, right? And how the Egyptians built, and many Mayan, all over, there's pyramids everywhere, China, all around the world, and how they built these pyramids to connect and transform what comes from the, universe, okay? But in traditional tarot, sometimes this Four of Coins persona, he's sort of like a hoarder, okay? He just likes looking at his money and his little treasure chest, and it's for him and him only. And hey, listen, if he, earned it all, that's okay, but that's not how we pay it forward. Okay, so stabilize yourself from that, okay? Have satisfaction in your finances. Bring that good value to it. Bring that good creation, source force with it spiritually. Donate, pay it forward, give a little, you'll get a lot. That's how it works, okay? But I'm glad to see it. So, and here, this is the sun in Capricorn, okay? The sun in Capricorn. So, and we understand that the sun is our, if it wasn't for the sun, none of us would be here, okay? It's about that harvest that we appreciate and that harvest that we share, okay? So don't ever think that you have to be sort of like, you know, um, hiding the money. You can't take it with you, my friends, okay? And you see, this is what I'm saying. See that key around his neck, like he's the only one that's got the key to his resources. Well, let's not go there. This king he has a whole kingdom, and he's there to deliver and give, okay? He's not there to, be materialistic and this is mine and, no. But it's unique that this uh, dwarf is holding the star and crescent moon on his head. Like he believes in the stars and the sky above, but he's still, to me, he's immature. But the king stands before him, so maybe the king can teach him. Yes. This is when I get a little excited. Look what came through. Major Arcana for planet Jupiter. The Wheel of Fortune. There we have it. The Wheel of Fortune comes through just for Jupiter. See, this is when I feel positive about what I do on this channel, because I truly do. I am one, I believe I harness energies. I do. And that's why when I go and exit from my home and I'm around strangers, I shield myself with the white light, bright light, and I pay attention who's near me, who is in front of me, behind me, because I don't want to harness their energy, okay? Unless I feel it's positive. But there's not many beautiful ones out there all the time. But here we have it. The Wheel of Fortune, planet Jupiter. Oh, and 2 dolphins. Look at this. Let me see this. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. This is beautiful. I have to learn these Hebrew letters. I really do. Oh, my goddesses and gods. We will have to read this from the book. See, we have all the zodiac signs here around this wheel. Look at that. Around the wheel. And the 2 dolphins. You know how I love my dolphins. And that's the symbol right there for planet Jupiter. It looks like a 4 almost. Ay, ay, ay. This is so fabulous. See, this is like... that's why I pick cards randomly, because I truly want everyone to understand I do it from my heart. And this is really about success and fortune and, you know, higher aspirations, happiness. This is wisdom about how you work it. See, this king has the wisdom. This one hasn't yet. This king has the wisdom to gain what is here. This one's still, I'll put this one sideways actually. I don't hardly do that, but I'm going to put him sideways over there. Look at this. And that we look at that. See, this king understands there's a wheel. What goes around comes around. And that's also known as karma. And guess who rules karma? Diablo. Okay? And see, that's Capricorn, ruled by the devil. So he just thinks about money, monetary actions. That's all he's worried about or cares about. Okay? And, you know, that's not the way to be from here on out. Okay? This is a wonderful king, king of earth. He understands that there's harvests, and you share that harvest, okay? And that we receive Jupiter's trump card, tarot card. I'm trying to not say Trump anymore. I don't think this card has come through many times out of this deck in my hand, because I don't recall 2 dolphins coming through. Well, I can say that this card hasn't come through very often, because I would remember the 2 dolphins right there. Okay, well, here we are. We're tapping the table a little bit, right? Judgment. Tannhauser and Elizabeth. Well, this is a major arcana card, but I'm not familiar with these 2 lovers. This lover's path deck is about 2 lovers in ancient wisdom, or ancient, so, you know, like Cleopatra and Caesar are in there, and Isis and Osiris, that kind of thing. Tannhauser, Elizabeth, I'm not familiar with these 2, so we'll have to read from the book as well. But we do have Judgment, number 20. Okay, and that's when, you know, you really have to understand that there's a time and place for everything in the respect, you know, because the higher forces are here. Right? This is like, you know, I talk about this card when how Mot, goddess Mot, the wife of God Thoth, in Egyptian wisdom, actually They would pull out your heart and weigh it with a feather. Okay. Well, they took out all the body organs because in mummification, you know, they had to. They had to because they didn't want that to rot in the body. So, but they would weigh your heart with a feather, and if it didn't weigh right, and then your soul wasn't going to go to heaven, okay, or to the other world, the other side, the other dimension. I don't know what this word means. Oriens and Occidents. I'm not. We'll have to read this one too because I'm not familiar with those two lovers at all. The Five of Staves, the Five of Wands is here. And the fives have come through a lot as well because the fives speak of change. It really is. Just let's gently shut down 2017. Let's gently close it down, put your house in order, wait on the will of heaven, okay? You know, donate, cleanse, and I'm suggesting for those, don't make a lot of hoopla. Please don't put it on the credit card and now you got to pay for the next year. Have a nice dinner, 1, 2 gifts for your beloveds, and it doesn't have to be about these commercial giant companies making money off of you, okay? These are the giant companies making money off of you. And this is the sound mind that you have of what you're going to do. And that's for always, not just, but this is a season where everybody's jacked up because, oh boy, I gotta, especially in the USA, oh, we gotta do Thanksgiving, we gotta do Christmas. I mean, for the little children, yes, because they don't know any difference. But for the adults, no problem. Okay, but Five of Fire is here. The Five of Fire. Yay. This is like you're going to change your mind, change the fire spirit, your fire spirit inside of you, going to change things for you. And that's another thing, really. Sometimes that's when you become spiritual, you wait on spirit because then you're prepared. But sometimes spirit comes and changes people and they're not prepared. And that's when they get all, they're like, what just happened? Okay. But if we're waiting on just what happens wonderfully, look at this. My, 2 fives back to back out of the lover's path. Okay, you see? And 5 of coins, see this? Usually, traditionally, it shows a couple barefoot in the snow, tattered clothing. But here, this lady, this woman with a little baby, racing on the snow. So please, just know that change is coming. So shut down 2017 gently and prepare for what's to come. Okay? Because now we have to have a change of values. Change of values. See this one I put on the side. I hardly place cards sideways like that, but I did to that one because, even though he has the stability of having that little piggy bank treasure chest, he's not paying it for, he's not doing a wise thing to help people. Okay? He's not. So this bounty, this fortune of the wheel, he'll never get delivered that. He's like Scrooge. You've heard the story about Scrooge, right? He was just, that's what this one is. This is Scrooge right here. And then what happened? the spirit started coming to him and messing with him, right? And then he learned. That's a very fabulous story, actually, written many, many, many years ago. Yeah, but you don't want to be a Scrooge. Pay it forward, shine with love, and let the universe handle the rest. Okay? And that we have planet Jupiter's wheel of fortune here. It will happen. Okay? The change is here. Okay? Whether you have to change your mind and your fire spirit, or you have to change how you're handling money. Okay? consider. All right, consider all of that because it's right here on the table. Right here. Okay, so let's see what the true love has to say. Oh my Lord. Look at this, my friends. Yes, now we have the 5 of wings, the 5 of air. 3 5s in a row. Wow. See, change, change, change. And change has been for November too. It truly has. Change, change, change it up, change it forward, change. So now we have the change of air coming through. Like you might have to change your work, how you make the money, or change your health, or this is like everything's changing. And you might even have a physical move. And physical move doesn't necessarily mean you're going to move from your home, but yes, it could do that too. But it like physically you're moving forward towards this and exiting from that mentality, okay? Because the air is how you think, our intellect. Because really, we can't think like that anymore. We have to come from a heart zone. The universe is forcing it. Here we have Jupiter and Venus right now aligning side by side. Won't happen again until 2065. This is a code for us to pay attention. Okay, and that's why I'm doing this reading. And I know that planet Jupiter is with us right here with this Major Arcana number 10, Wheel of Fortune card. So obviously, and Wheel of Fortune talks about money. And imagine, why would the universe want to give somebody like this that fortune? Okay? It'd rather give it to those that are moving towards a spiritual place in their life because they know what they've been doing isn't working for them anymore. But they're sincere about it. And really, Spirit knows everything, whether you're sincere or insincere. Okay? They know everything. They got your number, no doubt about it. Wow, 3 5s. That's crazy. That's crazy. But see, they're talking to you. They want you to change. They want you to change and change it good. Bring it up. And, these are the 5s. The next number is 6, where we come into that peace and harmony in the tarot. Okay? So please, if any of you resonate with this, and here, 4s, I love 4s. 4s speak of good supply, stability. That's why I was talking about the pyramids. But the 4 of coins, unfortunately, is a hoarder. He just likes looking at his treasure chest. He's the only one with the key to it, and he doesn't share. He doesn't, like he wouldn't give $1 to this lady walking in the snow. And that's not righteous. Look how beautiful. Now we have another major arcana card with temperance, with patience. See? And that's what it is. Patience, hope, and faith. We've talked about that for a couple of years now, I think, on this channel. We have to have hope, faith, and patience. And let the universe deliver this kind of fortune for us. Oops, this kind of integrity. Okay? This is what and let it happen right now. It's going on right in front of the earth that we can see it with our own eyes. We don't need telescopes. That they're, when things like that happen, they're talking to us, okay? They literally are. They're saying to us, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling? Look at us. We're here in the heavens. All right? So pay attention. And, I love this temperance card. What's crazy is this is the temperance, or temperance is the tarot major arcana card for Sagittarius. And Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter. So see, we can put these cards side by side now. So this is very influential right now. Yes, it is. Sagittarius, I hope you're listening right now. Look at that. That's lovely. Okay, look at that. So we have two major arcana cards that represent, you know, the energies of Jupiter in the respect. That's the tarot card of Jupiter, the wheel, and then patience, temperance is the major arcana for Sagittarius. And this is number 14, and look, 4 and 1 is 5. Okay, so change is here. Change in a good way, positive way. Just watch how you're doing it. Okay, watch how you're doing it. You know, don't let it get you in the wrong way. Okay, think positive, stay positive, and go within and talk to the higher ones that be. Okay, look at that, how beautiful. You were just saying that after the 5s come the 6s, right? And the 6s are about that peace and karma, and knowing that it's well for you to consider what's going to happen here. And here we have the 6 of hearts, the 6 of joy, and the shells are the hearts in this tarot deck. So here we have it. You know, you might have to have a change in relationship now. Like, see this lady right here walking away with a little baby. You know, where's the husband there, or the father? She's alone. You know what I mean? You might have to change a relationship that no longer serves you. Perhaps maybe you're with someone like this. Have you ever lived with someone who's got money in the bank but they're so cheap it makes you crazy? Right? And don't feel defeated, okay? Don't feel defeated, because then joy comes. But be patient. Hope, faith, patience with the universe, because it's Jupiter's here, kind of like twice right there, the energies. Okay, so believe, beautiful, joy, standing strong. We stand strong. Okay, and I brought my little seahorses out here that I found on this beach many moons ago. I was trying to put them in a little heart circle here to say we love we love you. So I'll put the little joy card with them. Okay, there we go. See, that's symbolization right there. That's how we do it. Okay, the 6 of hearts with joy. Okay, let me read about this one, and let's read about this one from the books. Before, I also brought out my blessing cards. Okay, I brought out my blessing cards, so let's do 2 of those. But I want to understand what these 2 cards mean from the books right here. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. And okay, oh, it's over here. All right. So let's just see what we got going on. Oopie. Let's just see what we have going on here. Okay, to bring joy to those. Now we know there's change here, no doubt about it. Change forward, not backwards. Forward. Okay, forward movement to this joy that just came through. And let's see. We picked the Wheel of Fortune first. So let's read about this card out of this book. Okay, here we have, here it is, joy. Okay, change. Goodness gracious. See, look at this. Okay, it says it opens up with change. Okay, change. A mechanistic view of life. A mechanistic view of life. Abdicating responsibility by railing against the fates. The wheel contains a very simple metaphor, the wheel of fate, the feeling that our destinies are determined by the turnings and workings of some cosmic machine. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on, let me do this. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on, let's do it like this. Let's hold this up. Okay, let's do this together. Okay. And here, this was this morning's photo. And please forgive me. I usually like to give credit where credit is due, but I couldn't find it again when I try to say, I even Googled Venus and Jupiter rising sun today, and I couldn't find it. But here we have it. Okay, the wheel contains a very simple metaphor, the wheel of fate, the feeling that our destinies are determined by the turnings and workings of some cosmic machine. Interestingly, counterparts of this concept occur in both science and religion. In the scientific revolution of the 17th century, the doctrine of mechanism was widely accepted. According to this view, everything that occurs in the universe is determined by the laws governing the motion of matter. Theoretically, it should be possible, given an intellect vast enough to gather and analyze the necessary data, to predict every occurrence from the beginning to the end of time. Likewise, in religion, we have the doctrine of predestination, according to which God has predetermined the ultimate destiny of every soul, that is, whether it will be saved or damned, regardless of what we may have to say about the matter. Both the religious and the scientific versions of this doctrine subtract personal choice and potential from the equation. In a reading, the wheel card can represent feeling helpless on fate's wheel. On the other hand, it might simply represent change. If things aren't going well, the wheel can be a source of comfort, for it can signify that things will be changing for the better. And look at all we had 3 change cards come through. Okay. And I never think of the Wheel of Fortune, as a change for the better, but not like what they were just saying here. Okay. And comparing it to science and religion, I kind of found that a little fascinating. On the card, we see a complex mechanism. In the Tarot of Dreams, which is where this deck comes from, right there, Tarot of Dreams, devices and machinery often represent the complicated structures built by our minds. Okay, all righty, built by our minds. And this once again suggests that the mechanistic view of the world is more a construct of our own minds than an accurate picture of reality. Okay, around the main wheel, we can see the signs of the zodiac. At present, mainstream astrology does not see the planets as controlling or strictly predicting human life, but such was not always the case. For most of astrological history, it was thought that our activities and destinies could be read in the planets' motions without fail. Well, look what we're talking about today. These planets' motions, Jupiter and Venus. That's why I wanted to do this reading, okay? All right. Let me continue. I'm going to, because they're talking about now, the human thing, how in the bottom there's white balls suggesting Las Vegas slot machine. See, I'm not listening to that. Indeed, gambling is another example. People voluntarily submitting themselves to the whims of fate. No, we're not going to read about that. We're not. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me go to this one. The presence of the two dolphins can be considered to ameliorate the mechanistic qualities of the card. Dolphins are playful creatures, and one can hardly think of anything less mechanistic than a dolphin gliding through the waves. In dreams, dolphins often symbolize protection, serenity, and guidance to unknown worlds. If we begin to feel too much like a cog in a wheel, perhaps the antidote is to imagine ourselves allowing the two dolphins to guide us out of the machine and into a delightful ocean of adventure and potential. There you go. Now we're talking. Okay. And the Hebrew letter, right here to the side. Kaf, K-A-P-H, Kaf means palm. The wheel of fortune spins and proclaims our destiny, which some believe can be foreseen by divination, such as a palm reading. Oh, God. Okay, in the astrology, Jupiter is the planet of optimism and abundance, things we hope the spin of the wheel will bring us. Okay, so you see, we want to give it up. We want to flow. And that came through as well for this November. Go with the flow, okay? Don't, you see, this 4 coins, I'm just putting it under. He's playing at the slots. That's the only time he spends his money, okay? Let's just go with the flow. Let the universe bring us our bounty, okay? Then nobody can take it away from us, all right? Because it's not a game. It's reality from the heavens. Okay? And this is how we do it. All right. Now, this one, I have to read Judgment because this is powerful. Number 20 is a powerful tarot number in Major Arcana. It truly is. So, it's like really, they could be the higher forces doing upheavals to you, or it could bring you a transformation that will, bring you a rebirth. Okay, the Judgment. The lovers are Tannhauser and Elizabeth. The key words are choices, passages, changes. Changes again. See? Look at this. Changes. Please, changes. Let's gently shut down changes. Let's gently shut down 2017 and change for the better in 2018. Okay? Look at the changes, change, and now changes, and now changes. Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Okay, I'm going to shut it down here. So, all right. Though Tannhauser loved the virtuous Elizabeth, he left her to wander the world in search of adventure. During these travels, Tannhauser enchanted Venus, the goddess of love. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so here we have connection here, okay? Here we have it. Let's read it again. I have no idea who these two are. I've never heard of them. And I wish they would say what, they're in the mountains, so, like what area of the, mythology did they come from? Okay, though Tannhauser loved the virtuous Elizabeth, he left her to wander the world in search of adventure. During these travels, Tannhauser enchanted Venus, the goddess of love. She quickly seduced the Minnesinger and brought him to her magical kingdom. In time, he loved for his true love, Elizabeth. Unable to prove himself worthy of her to others, he went on a journey to repent. Upon his return, Elizabeth collapsed into his embrace and expired, leaving only her pure love behind. And the meaning of this card, a choice that must be made, sometimes between higher and lower impulses, passage into the next phase of life, self-knowledge. Okay, my darlings, let's gently shut down 2017 and proclaim our higher power to the heavens, and we'll flow with that. The meaning again, a choice that must be made, sometimes between higher and lower impulses, passage into the next phase of life, self-knowledge. So you see, he truly loved her, but then, he was unable to prove himself worthy of her to others. He went on a journey to repent. Upon his return, Elizabeth collapsed into his embrace and expired. And no doubt about it, Planet Venus can be, the goddess of beauty and love, but she too is a warrioress, and she's powerful. Ay, ay, ay. Well, temperance, hold on. We got to bring the temperance from the true love because this is a beautiful, and here temperance is Sagittarius, Tarot Major Arcana. Let's see, hold on here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we definitely, now even Venus was spoke of, so you see, I mean, it's how you play the game. Now, it's not really a game, it's how you work your life, really. And yes, many people play the game out there, like that one I put onto there. It's just a game for them. But this is reality. And we're a soul in a physical body. We want our soul to continue to grow and master what next life we return to. And I've suggested it many times. Not many of us come back to this planet Earth. Our soul does not. It only does so when we've achieved a mastery of love for this planet. Okay, patience. Major Arcana, temperance. A woman stands motionless, carefully balancing a paper lantern at the end of a stick, hoping to attract a golden bird to the seeds she has placed inside. This scene symbolizes the qualities necessary to attract good fortune or good relationships. Be still, balanced, and patient. Look at that. to attract good fortune. Okay, here we have. Here we have. See how these two align? Okay. If you were going to say or do something important and might have significant effect on your love life, because this is the true love tarot that I'm reading, so it speaks of the love lives, the relationships. Drawing temperance upright is an indication that you should wait until a more auspicious time. Now is not the time to be impetuous. If you are without a partner, the upright temperance card means relax, be patient, things are good. Letting things happen in their own time is an essential step on the road to your spiritual development. And remember, another meaning of temperance, it is your spiritual development that is going to bring you true love. There it is. Okay, and we've been talking about that as well on my channel. Please let the universe bring you that soul true love connection. You just take care of you first, put your house in order, wait on the will of heaven, okay? So again, if you are without a partner, the upright temperance cards mean to relax, be patient, things are good, let things happen in their own time, and it is your spiritual development that is going to bring you true love. Wait a little longer for that certain person to make contact, okay? So it reads, wait a little longer for that certain person to make contact. Let complexity work for you. Whatever you do, don't rush it. Do it at the perfect moment. Learn how others time their plan and emulate them. If you are in a relationship, things are going to work out for the best when you, your partner, or both of you are willing to be more patient and accepting two attributes of true love. Okay, so when you are willing to be more patient and accepting two, TWO, two attributes of true love. Channel your energy privately into making plans and making lists about what you want and don't want. The results of your planning may surprise you. Okay? So there it is. There we have it. Be patient. Hope, faith, and patience. We have the patience. We wait on the universe with hope and love. And that's how the good fortune comes through. We master ourselves. Get grounded. That's another theme that's been coming through. Get grounded, get outdoors, plant a little garden. If you live in an apartment, you can, at least get some potted plants, something like that. Just, take time for you and make it happen. Okay? All right. So let's pull two loving blessing cards. 64. Oh, yeah. The blessing card, 64 ways to be thankful, right? And we wake up with an attitude of gratitude every morning, right? We understand that we wait on the heavens and we understand that it's not us. And this is the wild card here, the beautiful rainbow rose, okay? And this is by Julia Cameron. I truly like this deck. Dear reader, welcome to the gratitude cards with principles taken from my best-selling work on creativity, the artist's way. Life is a creative endeavor. It is active, not passive. And again, Venus is all about that creativity. These cards are powerful catalysts that will make you creatively flow more easily. And like the dolphins, we're just going on that flow. Okay, you can use them in a variety of ways. Let them make a few suggestions. Read a card a day, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, so now these letters are huge, so I got to turn my head, I close my eyes, and I'm just going to pick two right now. And then you can see two. Let's do, well, we'll do a coupling. Okay, one represents Jupiter, one represents Venus. But we'll just pull them both right now. Oh, this one right here. This one right here. Okay. Okay, here they go. All right. Anticipate great good. Isn't that sweet? Oh, let's set that there right now. Okay. A world of love. Look how lovely. Well, we have to give this to Venus, right? A world of love. My heart is a home for God. God is a home for my heart. I am large enough to hold God's entire world within me. I am small enough that God's entire world holds me also in its heart. There is no separation between hearts. Isn't that sweet? My heart is a home for God. God is a home for my heart. I am large enough to hold God's entire world within me. I am small enough that God's entire world holds me also in its heart. There is no separation between hearts. And there you go. When they really want to bring you that true love, okay, that soulmate connection, it's just meant to be, okay? It is. It's just truly, uh, when it comes from the heavens, there's no doubt. And, I believe in the soulmate thing, and we're supposed to have met, but there's something between soulmates and then that true love connection. And I believe soulmates, yes, we were supposed to meet. You're supposed to meet them, whether it's a relationship of romance or a friendship, even working partnership. I totally believe in that. Yet, but there's that one true love connection that, you know, like you hold hands and you're in your old age and you die together. That's what true love is to me. Kindness. My heart is a deep lake of loving kindness. I count myself fortunate to hold tenderness within my soul. I forgive myself, my fears, frailties, and failures. I am compassionate toward myself in times of turbulence and change. Okay, see, that's well done too. Kindness. My heart is a deep lake of loving kindness. I count myself fortunate to hold tenderness within my soul. I forgive myself, my fears, frailties, and failures. I am compassionate toward myself in times of turbulence and change. And how many times do we come through change? You know what? Let's forgive this guy down here. How about that? All right, we forgive you for being a Scrooge. All right, maybe you'll do better in 2018. How about that? Let's forgive him. Maybe he'll learn how to forgive himself, like Scrooge did, right? When the ghost started coming to him, he did. He changed. He changed very much. He changed towards kindness. He sure did. Anticipate great good. Okay. I bring to my world a child's openness to new companions. I allow myself to be met in the face of new beginnings. I practice curiosity and expansion. I embrace risk and I open to play, minus the festive heart. Isn't that cute? I bring to my world a child's openness to new companions. I allow myself to be met. Okay, you see, so they want to bring you people, you know, they truly do. In the face of the new beginnings, I practice curiosity and expansion. I embrace risk and I open to play. I embrace risk and I open to play. Mine is a festive heart, right? Right. And darling, in taking risks, there are rewards. Okay? In taking risks, there are rewards. All right, and we're talking about Venus and Jupiter, male Jupiter and planet Venus aligning with each other. That won't happen again. I can't even count right now, but until 2065, so many, many moons away. Okay. Well, thank you. Have purpose and meaning, my friends, in what you're going to do, gently closing down 2017, and believe in yourselves and, love deeply the ones you adore and especially yourself. It really is. When we're talking about spirituality, your soul is very unique. The light you have within your heart is yours only. So never give it away to someone else, okay? Unless you're in love, beloveds, or you love your children, that's, but never just give it away, okay? You believe in you first. Always believe in you first. All right, my darlings, I love you all and I wish you all the best. And sometimes I repeat myself, but gently shut down 2017. And let's continue on our mission for 2018. It looks like it's going to be, dedicated. They're here. Jupiter and Venus together. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. Take a picture. Love you all. Ciao.